Hello everybody, this is ELIZ-SHA Keating from wisdomseekers.net, and my .net is up and in a safe hosting. This is my logo. Please feel free to follow me on Facebook, YouTube, internet, TikTok, and Instagram. And press like, please, and share. I'd love it with you to share. Well, we are a small group of very dedicated spiritual light workers who also do readings. So this is for fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, for April the 4th, 2023. And what are we going to do with this today? It looks very interesting. I've got a variety of, well, looks like unrelated cards. See what we can come up with. The Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is about being rigid in your thinking. And being, as a light worker, this is something we can't really afford to do. We can't afford to be rigid. Because the next card is the Justice. And this is what I call my light worker card. Because you look at it, you can see that the third eye with the peacock feathers is very much represented in this card, really right around her head. There's a symbol of channeling information. So she is definitely a light worker, and that's what light workers do. They cut away old stuff that no longer serves, and we lighten our heart by becoming our authentic selves. So if you are rigid in your thinking, even things that you've worked really hard to learn and discover, this does not serve you as a light worker, because what worked in the third dimension will not work in the fifth dimension. Promise you. It's all new game. Sigh. But you allow yourself to be open and change. We get the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is basically new information coming in. So new that so old, pardon me, that it's now virtually new to us. So this will help us move through things from the past. This will help us move through things that we no longer serve us. It will help us move to something new where we can start to begin to understand how to move through it. These are new rules and regulations that are coming in. We need to be flexible. So what worked spiritually in the third dimension will not necessarily work in the fifth dimension. So again, how do we deal with it? This is the inner child. This is the inner child who doesn't give you a choice whether or not you're going to shift and change. She says, this has to happen. If you're rigid, it's going to make life really difficult. So what we do with that, we have the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is support. We have support. Allow ourselves to be supported. And the support will be extra strength to help you choose and decide. It's balance, keeping you in balance. And then there's that little push of change, because there's a frog in there. Frogs represent shifting and changing, right? But most important of all is the cup. And the cup represents knowledge. Whatever knowledge you need to know at this time, you will receive, which goes along with the Knight of Wands. New information coming in. So allow yourself to have new information. And what's it going to do for you? Well, I suspect it's going to take us to a place that's very strange for most of us. The Princess of Wands is all about trusting and believing in yourself. But more importantly, it's believing that magic is real. So we're going to start seeing things, feeling things that are very awe-inspiring, because the new energy is awe-inspiring. It's not heavy, it's not dark, it's not like glue holding us down. It's uplifting, I suspect. And it's joyful, because we get to imagine things like dead wood becoming live again. And we get to have good friends who are dragons kind of energy. So allow yourself to have an open mind. Don't keep your mind rigid and say it has to be this way. It doesn't have to be this way. Many things are going to shift and change. And if you allow that to shift and change, of course, you get the Wheel of Fortune, which is cutting away again that which is holding you down, and you're rising up. What will it give you? The Fool. And again, people don't like the Fool. I like the Fool. Anything is possible with the Fool. Plus, you're supported. You have a huge angelic presence. You have a lot of, you're right by the void, which is the creation energy. And the creation energy is neutral. It's not good nor bad. It just is. It's up to you to create in a positive, powerful manner. And there's humans around you who are going to say, hey, be careful. And sometimes you want to listen to that, hey, be careful. And sometimes you don't care. But if the heart tells you this is good, and it has to be the heart, not the head. The head tells you how to go about making things happen. The heart tells you this is right. Then listen to the heart. Create with power and authority. Be authentic. So with that, namaste, namasko. I love you, and you I do love. Bye.